What up, though? What up, though? What's popping? What's happening? What's going on? You back in the lab with your man Marq Nash. He is I am he. It's another episode of Breaking Beats. We got this story going on right here where three cops have been charged with the death of an 8-year-old child. This story right here is truly unfortunate. Here's a little background on the story right here. Basically, people have been trying to get charges put on these cops because their weapons were used in the death of this young lady and injuring three others. Basically, AJ Ford and Hassan Strand, that's these two young men right here, had a little incident going on at it was Academy Park High School football stadium. This happened on August 27, 2021 in Sharon Hill. Strand fired shots toward the three officers monitoring the game. The officers, Devin Smith, Sean Dolan, and Brian Devaney, these officers, returned fire. And they killed this young lady, this little girl, and now they're going to have to face the judge for this. Each officer has been charged with 12 criminal counts of manslaughter and reckless endangerment for their actions that night. Uh, they still saying Mr. Strand is responsible for instigating the incident that left the girl dead, but they have been directed to withdraw murder charges filed against him because initially they charged these two young men for murder, but the people in the city are saying no, charge these cops. These cops shot shot randomly and killed this young lady and injured three others. So Strand, he pled guilty to aggravated assault for wounding a child bystander during a gunfight and illegal possession of a firearm. He's going to get 32 to 64 months in the state correctional institute under court supervision until 2030. Okay, this is sad. It's no good and bad things here. The biggest thing is everybody, these young men and these cops, they out there shooting like the Wild Wild West at a high school game, and three people got injured, and this little young lady lost her life. Clips, what's your take on this story, and how do you feel about everybody being charged for their crimes that day?
Um, First, I want to say condolences to the family of that sweet little angel who she just wanted to go enjoy a football game. Probably didn't even want to go to the game. Parents made her go to the game because a family member was probably playing, and she had to lose her life tragically. Um, I'm glad that the officers have eventually been charged. I am very concerned and disheartened that it took such a push from the community to make this happen. This should be a no-brainer, and this goes to show to the blatant disregard for the lives of the people in our community, not only by members of our community, but by those who are sworn, paid, and bound to duty to uphold the safety of our community. These people don't have no regard for us. It's more of this lethal weapon. It's that lethal weapon culture where, these cops, you see it on TV. You get these cops who work outside the law and bend the rules and go overboard, and it's romanticized in Hollywood, and it sounds good. It looks good on a movie until it's your neighborhood that's getting shot up by trigger happy police. Um, and yeah, just from the story as I heard it, I don't know why they just want to fire into a crowd. You have an active shooter with in a crowd of people. I don't know how firing into the crowd de-escalates the situation.
Mm.
I don't know. I mean, I wasn't there. God knows what was happening in the heat of the moment. And so you could try to, hey, you could let's go on and shoot the piggy some bail, and let's say, okay, they got a difficult job. It was quick. It was a knee jerk reaction. Things were happening, but then it's the cover up. What do they say in politics all the time, Mark? It's not the crime, it's the cover up that'll
Yeah.
get you. That'll get you.
Yes, sir.
And so that's what really bothers me. How are you going to charge these officers and not take a look at the prosecutor and DA for not charging them initially?
Mm.
So once again, just as you tried to take these two young black men who definitely probably should have found a better way of resolving their disagreement than what they did, how are you going to scapegoat these two black men and then be like, "Oh well, we can't put it on these young boys. I ain't going down for this. Hey, y'all officers, y'all going down." When technically, if that prosecutor was doing their job, then all these charges would have been filed on August the 22nd or 23rd of 2021.
Mm.
The day after, or within 3 to 4 days after the incident happened, those police officers should have been charged because they, good and darn well, they did an autopsy on that sweet little baby girl's body, and they saw that they were police issued rounds, service rounds within that girl's body, not the rounds from the one young man's pistol. That trust me, that prosecutor knew this.
Mhm. Well, we're gonna stay close to this case and see what happens, man. See, because it's hard enough to charge these guys. Then it's hard enough. Then that's when the real will start, where you got to get them convicted. You got to get them convicted of these crimes, and it's really hard to get these guys convicted of these crimes. So we'll see what happens. We'll stay close to this case, but rest in peace to this young princess, Fanta. So sad. She had her whole
Yes,
life ahead of her
man,
and snatched away.
beautiful little girl too.
God bless you. God bless your heart. God bless your soul. And God bless your family. It's your man marqnash breaking beats. Got my guy Eclipse here. I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.
This that squad sound.